Hey Internet, it's RJ. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning into this show today. Now, today's episode, we're talking about the brokerage account that's been talked about ad nauseum, MooMoo. They have an offer for $1,000 worth of NVIDIA stock, so we'll break down this offer, terms, conditions, requirements, eligibility, everything you need to know to make their money become your money. Of course, if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead, press the subscribe button, and let's get to work. Now, as always, down below, you will find it's a direct link, and then, of course, a blog post as well. They've handed out many an affiliate link. I don't actually have one. In fact, this is probably the best offer I've seen them offer in all their time on the internet, so I finally thought it was worth talking about. So let's get to work here, taking a look at it. We'll start with the promotional material, and here you have it. While that is a cool little NVIDIA thing, I'm sure that's not really what stocks look like these days, but overall, it does look cool. There's not a single happy person in sight. I guess they must have spent their budget, because normally their offers aren't this decent. So let's just keep going here. What do you need to do? So open a new brokerage account with MooMoo. Deposit the following amounts during the promotional period. Promotional period, I assume, means this is good through valid of September 25th, why did I mess that up so bad? September 25th, 2025. That's what we meant to say. So $100 will get you $20 in stock. $2,000 will get you $50 in stock. $10K will get you $300 in stock. And $50,000 will get you $1,000 in NVIDIA stock. Now maintain the balance for 60 days, of course, once you deposit the money. So overall, again, not too bad here. It's a typical brokerage account. You don't have to, there's no investment requirement that I saw. Just deposit the money. But again, if you're throwing $50,000 over there, you're probably going to want to invest it in something versus having it sitting there. But I know a lot of you folks don't really like to put any capital at risk, and that's fine, totally your call. So overall, just there you go, easy enough. Now, not too bad on the requirements. So when they say promotional period, I'm just assuming they mean through that end date. That's the promotional period. So you have to have your money over there by that date, and then of course maintain it for 60 days. So not too bad of a lockup either, considering. Now, overall, let's keep going here. We'll do eligibility, fees, and closure, and we'll put it all together with some notes as well. So, of course, this is nationwide. New or existing customers who have not made a deposit before August 1st, and then your transfer must be an ACH or a wire. You probably don't want to do a wire. Wires generally cost money. Really what they're trying to say is no ACATS transfer. They want it to be just regular ACH in. Not a problem, which means they want cash, basically, because you can't really transfer in existing shares of things like that, which they do offer other promotions that do take ACATS. This one, clearly, they're just looking for cash. So just be aware of that. Their brokerage is fee-free as far as I can tell. It's really just, depending on what securities you want to dabble in, if any. And there is no closure rule listed. So overall, again, there you go. Not too bad. Now, as we've said, these guys have been around for quite some time. Them and Webull, the ones getting everyone to bug you to sign up and things like that. And historically, I haven't done those offers. I believe I have an account for both of them. I don't know that I actually deposited any money. So I may be eligible for this one. But generally, I don't like those offers because they don't tell you what you're getting in exchange. And any of these times we're doing promotions, we're selling our information, which is fine, but they would say get random stocks. I'm sure somewhere some person got a share of Tesla or this, that, and the other, but I don't like the guessing game. So the reason I'm talking about this one is because they're finally telling you here's exactly what you're going to get. NVIDIA also generally one of those hot stocks with the GPUs and everything. So, you could outright just cash it in if you wanted to and move on. You could hold it, do whatever you want to do. You could ACATS it out to the brokerage of your choice afterwards. Again, depending on what you do with it, just remember there's probably some capital gains involved in there or things like that if you're doing it for less than a year. I don't really get into all that. I'm just letting you know. You take a look at that and see that might factor into your choice overall. But again, that's why I'm talking about these guys now, because I do think this is probably pretty. I think this is a pretty good offer, and I do think, because they're actually telling you what you get, finally makes it an even trade. I have seen other offers. If you're not into NVIDIA, I know I have a channel member who at the time of recording this has a referral for 1,000 Tesla shares. So in the blog post, I'll put a way to contact him because he's got to send you a referral code. So if you prefer that, if you're Tesla, if you're, or you just hate Elon and want NVIDIA, whatever. So there are some other ones I've seen out there as the point. person I know at least sent me on Discord that they had Tesla. It's harder to post that one because I think with the referral program, it cycles through the link. So you use one, then you got to swap on another one. And like, I'm probably not, I love the guy. I'm probably not going to keep up with that. So it'd be much easier to have him facilitate that. But again, being a channel member, it's someone I don't know in person, but a decent enough person that I would vouch for. So, but the things I've done with strangers on the internet. Anyhow, back on track here. So yeah, really good. And this one's simple and to the point. Now, the funny part is they start to bring out these decent offers after they've probably sold these offers to everyone with all the YouTubers badgering you about it. And I guess I'm one of them. Just for conversation's sake. At one point they did come to me, but one of them was paying like $60 for each new head, which is not bad at all. The other one was paying they would give you shares of Apple. And I just like, I'll do it if you give me money. And they're like, well, you can sell the shares. I was like, well, no, it's not the same thing. And so I never personally did it. So I signed up. I never really offered it. So I can't speak to if it's a good brokerage account or anything like that, but most people here don't really care. So with that said, let's do the summary slide here and bring us home. So the target is MooMoo, dumbest name. I mean, that's another reason I don't like it, but either way, there you go. Product brokerage account, of course, it is nationwide, anywhere from $20 to $1,000 in NVIDIA stock. Again, I might know a guy who can get you Tesla instead if you prefer that one. I believe the terms are the same. It'll be in the blog post. Deposit the following amounts during the promotional period, which ends September 25th. At the time of taping, $100 gets you $20 in shares, $2,000 gets you $50 in shares, $10,000 gets you $300 in shares, and $50,000 gets you $1,000 in NVIDIA stock. You do need to maintain the balance for 60 days, but there is no like investment rule or anything like that. There are no fees, and then you can shut it down if you so choose. There you go, just like that, you were off to be the next Bobby Axelrod. But if this one is not for you, well then check out profitablecontent.com, which is the channel's blog. It's always linked down below for you as well as on the channel homepage. Over there, we have, of course, the latest news stories. We have plenty more bank promotions and credit card offers, most of which pay cash. Of course, there are some brokerage accounts, but it's primarily cash offers, which is generally what I prefer, but we've even got a few crypto ones these days. Now, in addition to that, who is this mystery person? I keep talking about their Tesla shares. Well, we have a channel membership program. It's a Discord server shared between this channel and the main channel. The gist of it is to assemble some of the best bonus hunters in the game, to refer each other, find offers, things like that, be long-lost relatives, to credit unions and the such. The gist of it is clearly to use member links in videos and blog posts. So, the member would get to keep that money. There's no earning cap. The goal is just that your membership would be paid for through a referral or two. As we said, there's no earning cap. So we sit about 100 members strong over there. We'd love to see you over there. Again, just join on whichever channel is your favorite. But anyways, guys, that'll do it for this one. So, of course, if you liked it, drop me a thumbs up down below. If you found it particularly interesting, consider subscribing to the channel. We're posting content just like this every single week on how to make the bank some money, become your money, and, of course, every single day over on profitablecontent.com. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you very soon in the next one.